Hello friends, myself Sanjay Bhatia. I am an astrologer. I am your financial coach for equity market and as well as for the commodity market section. Here this episode is about equity market, US equity market, where we are going to discuss about five major indices: Dow Jones, Nasdaq 100, S&P 500 and SOX semiconductor indices. These five indices we keep on tracking, and we are giving you guidance that how these markets, how these indices are going to fare up overall on a week on week basis. So last week we had given a sell on rise mandate to all of you, that market is a sell on rise. It is not going up, and slowly and gradually the market is coming down. So overall, how the market has gone up over the last week, let's review the market, the performance. Dow Jones had closed on the Friday figure 52,637. Overall, for the whole week, it has corrected 0.50, and for the month, it has added on 0.61, means flat to negative on a weekly basis, flat to positive on a monthly basis. So not much change, it is static overall. And when we talk about green and red on a daily basis, we found that it is red on 2 days, Tuesday and Wednesday, whereas 3 days it has closed on a green territory. So Monday, then Thursday and Friday. And Friday it was green, just barely green. All the indices had just borderline closed on a green indices. Overall, it is a flat closing, we call it, for the week. Nasdaq, when we talk about, closed on 26,281. For the whole week, it is 1.74% positive. Yes, it is a positive close. And on the month front, it is flat to positive, 0.26% positive. So again, the indices are facing pressure at the top, and not moving upside, not taking much upside. Same way, Nasdaq had also closed deep red on Tuesday. Rest all days it has closed in green, bare green. But overall, the market has closed on a weekly basis on a positive note for the Nasdaq. When we talk about Nasdaq 100, yes, the figures is like that. Only Tuesday it is red closing. Rest all 4 days positive green, but not much. It has closed on 29,825, and weekly gain is 1.69%, and monthly loss is there 1.49%. So you can see that evenly poised, the indices are evenly poised, and moreover, same way it has also corrected from the top. So whatever the top it has attained in the month of June, I think on 6th of June, Nasdaq 100 had achieved its all-time high, and it is not able to cross that all-time high since long now. It is more than a month now. Nasdaq 100 has not able to cross that high figure. When we talk about S&P 500s, it is closed on 7,575. Weekly positive 1.23%, and monthly also positive 1.01%. So this is the best indices. S&P 500 is a broader index. It is giving a positive signal at the moment. And when we talk about on a daily basis, it has closed on red on 2 days, Tuesday and Wednesday, and whereas Monday, Thursday and Friday closed on green. Whereas Friday green was just barely green. So overall, yes, the market is facing pressure at the top, not able to move or cross the all-time high since now a month or so. Dow Jones also for last 1 week or 1 week, it has not crossed the all-time high. Now when we talk about SOX indices, semiconductor indices, closed on 12,967. Weekly 2.70% upside, that is there. Red only on Tuesday, and rest 4 days it has closed in green. Whereas Friday green was just 7 point added, that's it. Overall, MTD, when we talk about, it is 9% down. It's substantially down. So we are finding more cracks in the semiconductor and A stocks than other traditional stocks. So more pain are there in the next week. Our monthly guidance stands out that it is sell on rise. On every rise you have to sell it. We don't find that all-time high will be crossed soon, whereas for this month guidance it is 5 to 7% correction in Nasdaq 100 we are going to see by month end. So how this week as a overall fare up, the coming week rather, where the planetary changes are there and how the market is going to move. Let's connect after the break. Friends, when we are going to talk about next week predictions, before that, I just want to speak about the disclaimer clause that I am not a registered SEBI financial advisor or a registered SEC advisor in US land. So I am an astrologer who is giving astrological predictions based on celestial events about equity market and as well as commodity market. So don't take my prediction as a final trade. You consult your registered financial advisor before taking a final call about your trades, because if you do any trade, if you enter into any trade, it will give you either profit or loss. In both the circumstances, profit will be yours or loss will be yours. It has nothing to do with me or with my channel. So this is a disclaimer clause and it has to be addressed to. It is an important thing because astrology is a relative science. It is not a ultimate science. So don't take it as a final thing. You can refer it for your trades which you are getting serious. So let's see. This is all about, and finally it is your decision, your call, and risk reward is entirely yours. So let's continue, and when we talk about the planetary movements, this month we had dedicated, or we call it as a Mercury retro month. Mercury has basically called a trend reversal planet which changed the trend, a quick trend, and we are finding from 29th of this month, 29th of June, when Mercury has got retro, the market has gone into a pressure mode. Market is not moving up, and slowly and gradually the market will get more pressure and will start moving downwards. This week we are finding this pressure will increase intense, and this week we are going to see the indices, especially the semiconductor indices, will correct 4 to 5%. So this is because of Mercury retro. Mercury is retro, and it has in a retro shape, it has entered into Gemini sign on 7th of this month, and but still in the Punarvasu constellation. And when we talk about Venus is in Leo with Ketu in Maga constellation, and till 16th of this month. On 16th in the early morning, means 11 a.m. Eastern time, it will enter into its own Purva Falguni Nakshatra, Purva Falguni constellation. So that will be good for the market overall. So we are finding Thursday and Friday has to be some kind of recovery. But overall, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm finding some pressure will be there in the market. Sun will be in Punarvasu Nakshatra, Punarvasu constellation whole week, and it is going to transit on 16th. Now it will transit to on 16th in the afternoon time rather. It will be around 2 p.m. Eastern time, and it will go to Cancer sign conjunct with Jupiter. Now this is a negative. This is a negative for US equity market. Reason being, Jupiter already sitting in your 12th house. Jupiter is sitting in the 12th house of US horoscope, and now Sun is also going into the 12th house. So this will be double whammy and give sort of a correction mode maybe after 15th or 16th, or maybe coming week rather. So deep correction will be there. So take this into consideration and note the timings. On 16th Eastern time 2 p.m. So Sun will be into Cancer. So 17th. Now we are finding Venus is positive, and Sun is getting negative. So that is it. Moon for the whole week into Gemini sign and Cancer sign and Leo sign. On Monday today, Moon will be in Gemini sign and in Adra constellation. This is North Node constellation, which gives volatility and a negative close. So we are going to have a deep red market, especially into these AI stocks and semiconductor indices, because today we had big carnage in Kospi Korean market, where Samsung and HY Hynix had corrected 10 to 15%, and overall the market Kospi had corrected 9%. Circuit was there once upon a time, and then Nikkei had also corrected 2%, whereas Shanghai had also corrected 2% for the day. So we are finding a big pressure into AI and semiconductor stocks and memory chips also. This is about Monday. Tuesday also, Moon will be in Gemini sign only, and in Punarvasu constellation, and we are finding some again a downside closing on Tuesday, not as deep as Monday, but it will be a downside closing. Wednesday, Moon will be in the 12th house, means Cancer sign and Pushya constellation, that is Saturn constellation. Again, downside I'm expecting Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, all 3 days I'm expecting downside. Thursday I'm expecting upside, because Moon will move to Ashlesha constellation, that is a Mercury constellation, and Venus will also move in the morning to its own nakshatra Purva Falguni. So Thursday I'm expecting green close, and Friday also, when Moon will move to Leo sign in the morning itself in Maga constellation, that is South Node constellation. So this is all about all the 5 days, but overall I'm just seeing more correction, more downside into semiconductor indices in SOX and Nasdaq 100. And selected chips, you are all aware, I should not name all these companies and scripts. They are into corrective mode for quite long, for a month or so. Slowly and gradually you will finding the correction is going to getting deep, and more correction is coming in this week. But in indices, more correction will come, more pain in the market in the coming 2 weeks of the month. So this is about the guidance, how this week fare up. Last week was just managed to close on green in some of the indices, but here on this week I'm finding all the 5 indices, means Dow Jones, Nasdaq 100, S&P 500 and SOX will all close in red. So how the things fare up, we'll come to know by this Friday itself. So that's the guidance from my side. I hope you like the guidance and you are finding it is according to the trade, according to the market. So whatever the comments at your side, you can put your comments. I will try to answer those comments as soon as possible. Till then, I wish you good luck for this week trade. Bye-bye.